Hello, gamers and geeks. Oh, shush. Welcome to another TTRPG. No, I'm the DM. I have to. I need to speak. But yeah, we're about to play another roleplay game, and it's Age of Dragons this time. We're on the 30th episode. It's going to be fun, and you should join us. There is a link to this in the description below to join the Games and Geekery Discord server, where you can join a game and hang out with other geeks and gamers, and it's cool and nerdy and fun. And this is all true. Would the players like to introduce? Sorry?
Did you just call us nerds?
I said it's nerdy and fun.
Called us nerds. You hear that?
You are a nerd. We're all nerds.
How dare you?
We're all nerds.
So?
How dare you insult us in such a way?
We
Right?
I'm not a nerd. I'm not.
Nerds.
I'm not smart enough. I'm a geek. There's a difference.
Yeah, there is a difference. Yes, that is true. I also prefer the term geek. To be fair.
Same.
That's why it's gaming and geekery rather than gaming nerdery.
This is true. But maybe it would be numerals and nerdery. Anyway.
Yeah, I don't like numerals. Numerals are hard.
No, haven't gotten through the intro and the chaos starts. Exactly. But yeah, if you like this sort of madness, like and subscribe, click the bell so you get more of it. First, before we get into the game itself, could the players tell us who they are playing? Who wants to go first?
Very well. I am playing unnamed turtle, the turtle that shall not be named. Probably.
Who doesn't remember his name? Yeah.
Well, yeah, that's part of it. But yeah, he is a Twilight cleric, pure Twilight cleric, were-rat turtle, who is vibing. And that's much it. That's about it.
Alright, who's going next?
Hi, I'm Zane. I play Brock, the half-ogre Eldritch Knight fighter. He's not the smartest magic user, but he is the biggest. And
Barely.
he's going to become a platform for a bunch of tiny dinosaurs. Hopefully.
Howda.
Yeah.
Yeah, howda.
I recommend Amanda. Who are you playing today?
Amanda?
She's asking Rob who she plays.
Don't throw her under the bus like that. That's mean. Mean. Haven't got the yeah. Amanda, are you available or are you busy mobbing?
They're both.
I'm always mumming, but I'm here.
Yay! Could you do?
I'm violent.
Sorry.
If you'd be quiet, I would.
Go on then.
I'm just being an idiot. I play Violet Nightsong, an Amethyst Gem Dragonborn Barbarian.
Yup. Alright then. Who's next? Who's next?
Venom, apparently.
I'll go next.
Yay!
I am Rob, and today I play Frostwalker the Goliath Paladin.
Wood?
I guess I'll go. I'm Barnsey. I'm playing a large homebrewed lizard folk type that's a big old alligator.
Yeah,
Lizard folk
variant. Yes.
Yeah. He's a storm barbarian and a storm druid, which is a flavor of the wildfire druid.
Yeah. Yeah. We just do Wild Storm Druid instead. Wild Lightning.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
I learned to not say anything in the beginning so you don't pick me in the beginning, so yeah.
Because, yeah, usually someone's got to go. And I say, oh, that's things like you volunteered. Yes.
Yep.
So. Who's gonna be next? We've done Brock. We're still waiting for Mooney and Elizabeth, I believe.
Oh yeah, my character's name is Leatherhead, by the way. Forgot that part.
Elizabeth, do you want to go first?
Sure. Hi, my name is Elizabeth Pellblood. I am a Vengeance Paladin, and I'm getting used to being a Aberrant Mind sorcerer.
Uh-huh. And finally, Mooney.
Hello, I play Mooney, the Bee Bear, Werebear, Moon Druid. He is those things.
Yes.
He is also a bear that does not wear trousers, because he is a bear.
Because he's a Pooh Bear.
He's a what?
Winnie the Pooh also does not wear trousers.
Ah, no, that's his cousin.
Okay. But yeah, you're not just a black bear anymore. You got magically turned into a bee-bear hybrid.
Mooney is lots of things, including adorable.
It's also a fearsome. Rah.
Right, yes, very fearsome.
Rah.
Ah. Ah. Scared.
Oh, lol. Okay. So, what happened last time we played? Time for the total recall.
I have to. So after
No.
we had,
You don't have to. It's just you always tend to volunteer. So
if I have to do
it's,
it,
it's become a thing
if
now.
If I must, if the peer pressure is being peer pressured, I'll have to give in. No, yeah. After we started a fight in the human space, by the sacrifice of a very zealous dinosaur,
Mm-hmm.
we Elizabeth
Oui.
Plush, the first like important part of the fight, because this was mostly a fight session, was Elizabeth's plush of their husband. Tried to get them to wake up because they were apparently in a dream. So Elizabeth stabbed themselves. Mooney managed to convince the brontosaur that was attacking us, because there was a brontosaur attacking us, to fight against the humans and revolt. So that then ran into and broke the gate to escape.
I'm pretty sure it was a Triceratops, wasn't it?
It was a Triceratops.
It was a brontosaur. Oh, never mind.
No, the Brontosaurus broke the gate, but the Triceratops
Yeah.
broke out of the stable. But that was technically the session before this one.
Yeah, that was, yeah.
Mooney
was a very jealous
convinced
dinosaur.
a bunch of animals to run away.
Yes.
That the very zealous dinosaur that started it all was the Triceratops.
Yes.
Yes. Yeah, so that brontosaur broke the gates. Elizabeth shot the stronghold building with the turret they were sitting on. After we'd destroyed the place, essentially, we took one of the guards hostage.
Mm-hmm.
And then left the complex to return back to the beastfolk ziggurat.
Mm-hmm.
As we got there, as we got to like the entrance of it, we were met by Krolos, the war leader, I guess, and a whole bunch of guards. So then we said, "Oh yeah," we explained what happened, and then we decided to start getting information out of the man.
Mm-hmm.
He went on about how humans manifested destiny and were the rightful owners, and all the beastfolk were just savages before they came here. And every time they did a bit of racism, we bit them, or attacked, or tried to attack them in some way.
Every time they did a bit of racism,
we gave them a bit of a nibble.
Yes, you did.
Yeah, aside from the manifesting destiny, we managed to get the location of the leader and the weakness of the building, of like the structure of the area. After we got all this information, we asked the beastfolk what they wanted to do with them, and they said, "Oh yeah, we do what you want. We're just planning to feed him to the dinosaurs."
Mm-hmm.
And then we said, "Oh yeah, we can turn you into one as well." And he said, "No, I'm good. I'd rather die." So we killed him.
You offered to turn him into a beastfolk. Yes.
Yes, we offered to turn him into a beastfolk or a werefolk.
Yes.
Which
he
failed multiple times.
Yeah, you had already tried biting him and it didn't work.
Yeah, so we then dueled him and quickly decapitated him.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't much of a duel, it was very one-sided. And that's where we pinned it.
Yeah.
I want to add one slight note.
Go on.
While everyone was trying to bite him, Brock, with an 8 intelligence, 8 charisma, and 8 wisdom, was the one sane person in the group trying to actually communicate with him in a civilized way.
Yeah, but after all that, it should have been a beast to kill
him. So, Niddle typed, "I may or may not have tried to nom him." So after he was decapitated, you would have chewed on his corpse. Is that what you're saying?
As we were interrogating him, Mooney was actively trying to bite him, but couldn't because there was a shield in his way. But no, when he is dead, he is not going to try and eat him because he is the T-Rex's dinner, and Mooney does not eat junk food.
T-Rex isn't going to eat a dead dude.
Also, I would like to note that because I killed him with Black Razor, his soul is gone.
Yes. And that's a problem.
Oh.
Because the world runs on souls of humans.
It's a closed system.
Uh-huh.
Well, actually, is their soul gone? Because Black Razor is just another humanoid soul acting as Black Razor.
Was the sword from in there or from in?
It was created in the. It was created by the Ifrit. By the Ifrit.
Oh right, yeah, that's right. Yeah, so yeah, that is also part of the game. So yeah. Mm-hmm. That is less of a problem. It's still in the system. It's fine. Okay. So, you are, unless you want unless you have anything you want to do with the corpse will be dragged off and disposed of. Is there anything in particular you guys want to do now?
I think it had been a pretty long day, so Mooney is probably going to find somewhere to eat and maybe sleep.
Okay.
Or
Well-
maybe hang out with dinos.
Fair. So you were long rested.
Mm-hmm.
That sounds like a plan to all.
That sounds like a big old plan.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you all take 8 hours or so to rest, recuperate, and you're leveled up already in anticipation of doing that. Yeah. Is there anything in particular you guys would have done on your downtime? Oh yeah, we did actually have you. We did. I remember we did actually have you go to a house in the slum area.
No, yeah, it was on the.
The lower.
Oh, I didn't. Yeah, I forgot. Yeah, I did. I didn't put that part down. Yeah, we got taken to a house on one of the areas.
Yeah.
I think the house on the second layer, on the lower layer.
Yes. Yeah. The first of the habitat levels.
Yeah.
The lower of the habitat levels. Yes.
What are you on about?
You slept in house.
House.
You slept in a house.
A house.
Yes. In a habitat. In the ziggurat.
Oh, okay.
And so yes. Who's got good passive? Alright.
I got 22.
I think I would have said that I would have slept outside more than likely.
You would have done what now?
Slept outside more than likely.
Okay. Then you may have noticed whilst in between sleep cycles and or during your downtime that the beast folk were harnessing up their dinos, making sure their weapons were ready to go, and making a move.
Are they making a move towards the against the humans?
It does appear that way. They do seem to be traveling in that direction.
Sweet. Do I want to tell everybody else?
All right. So when you finally, yes, blaster rifle and vibra swords. Yes. Yeah. When you finally wake up properly, you go back to the house and tell the others that,
Hey guys, they're starting to make a move. I think we might want to. I do anyway.
think you might want to what?
Join them. I want to.
They've had a few hours head start, but okay.
Might as well finish what we started.
I wouldn't mind going to see if there's anything left, because as far as we know, the rat folk and whoever else heard the call started fighting.
Oh yeah, you summoned a whole bunch of rat folk to just cause havoc.
Yeah, because when we were on our way back, we could hear the fighting off in the distance.
Yeah.
Well, I'm sure we can catch some kind of tail end of a battle or something.
Let's go for it.
Okay,
Hell
so
yeah.
So you all stretch, yawn, and go running off after the beast folk back towards the human base.
See,
I don't mind becoming a dino for this, so long as it's not permanent. Because I trust you guys.
In my opinion, we'll be showing up to clean up operation. Maybe.
Rar?
Are you? Yeah. Okay. So you're choosing not to speak. Okay.
I can speak. I just wasn't sure what to say.
Stand.
Are you following?
Yes.
Okay. Sweet. So yes, we all go. They've been fighting for 8+ hours, and the Beastfolk Riders reinforced the fighting. Yes.
Okay, I guess let's go.
Indeed. So, yeah. When you finally catch up to the beast folk, you find that a lot of the human base is a smoking ruin. Several of the human leaders seem to have been staked and put out on display as a warning to the other humans who seem to have been corralled into a pen. So that's fun.
I'm going to antagonize a little bit.
I'm sorry?
So I'm going to antagonize them a little.
Did anybody catch that?
I'm going to antagonize them a little bit.
You're going to antagonize the humans that are in the pen? Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Don't antagonize them, they're prisoners, says Frost.
So?
I mean, they are already... This is already embarrassing for them.
What's, Sorry, my sister was asking me a question. What's going on?
So you've caught up to the beast folk, who have destroyed the human base, killed the leaders, and rounded all the rest of the humans up in a makeshift pen in front of the base. And Leatherhead has decided he's going to go and antagonize the imprisoned humans. And Frostwalker is saying they're prisoners, some decorum must be observed. You see one of the beast folk, an Ant-Man, feeding the leg of a human to his Deinonychus. And several other the rat folk who have been are bringing out carts full of glowing stones.
Glowing stones, huh?
Glowing stones.
Can you pick one of these glowing stones up and study it? See what it's about?
You want to pick up a glowing stone?
Yeah.
Okay. It's a stone, and it seems to be emitting bright light.
What color of light?
Bright light, like
white, like
like the
What?
sun.
oh, sunstone. Okay.
So not like life glass.
Not life glass. No. Not not life glass at all.
Those were to have a huge panic. Like, don't touch it.
Right, what resistance they have? They are sunburned. No, oh, what are those? What are those, and why are they glowing?
Those, says Krulos, the big froggy man that
Yeah.
he climbs down from his T-Rex and says, "Those are sunstones. That's what
Are they
they're
valuable?
keeping from us." What?
Are they valuable or something?
Oh yes.
Is there anything left to kill?
Just the ones in the pen.
Boo.
Thank you for softening them up for us.
Yeah, no problem. Be happy to do it again.
Maybe next time.
Yeah, boo.
Elizabeth, I guess, speaks to each of y'all's using her telepathy to speak to y'all. Why do I have a feeling we did a bad? And also, I feel like I should not be here.
We can respond, right? Or is it a one-way?
Yeah. Y'all can respond.
Why he is sounding considerably more evil.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking as well.
Sorry?
He is sounding considerably more evil. Unnamed responds to the
Krulos.
telepathy.
Oh, to telepathy. Take the spoils and the prisoners back to the temple.
Is he talking to us or?
No, to his own people, to the beastfolk.
Okay.
Yeah, and yeah, they begin tying the humans together, tying so that they're all hobbled and bound. So basically they've got a rope going between their ankles, tied to both ankles, that's also tied via another rope to the rope that's tying the ankles of the guy behind them, and so on and so forth. And the same with their...
Oh, it's a shackle. It's a shackle.
Yeah. Yeah. Same with their wrists. And they're going to get pulled along. There are several of these chains, and each of these chains of people are being tied to the harness of a Deinonychus.
What are you gonna do with those guys?
We're gonna give them a trip back to our base.
Well, that's evident, but...
And then they'll be put to work until they learn their lesson.
Fair enough.
Or die, whichever comes first.
As long as they aren't just executed.
No, that would be a waste of good manpower.
Sorry to be prudent, but wasn't that why you didn't like them? That was one of the reasons you gave for us to not like them.
This way they get a taste of their own medicine, don't you think? What punishment is more appropriate than enslaving them in turn?
I guess you are the war leader.
I am. All right. Less hanging about. Let's move. And the beastfolk obediently begin taking everything back. Do you follow them back, or do you? Yeah, as they move en masse, leaving apparently.
Here or ahead?
Sorry?
I was asking the group what everyone else thinks we should do. Because part of me thinks that there might be something the beast folk miss.
Yeah.
I'm okay with us checking the compound.
We should see what they missed.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yeah, I'm not paying 2 minds to any of the fun because they deserve it.
You're not gonna what now?
I'm not going to pay the mind any. I'm not going to pay the slaves any mind because they deserve it.
Fair. Okay. Mooney feels like this will make a vicious cycle. Yeah. So they you begin basically exploring through the base, seeing if you can find anything that they missed, right?
Yeah.
Indeed.
Yeah.
Do you want to feel free to make perception checks or investigation checks, whichever is higher for you. As you go through the building and rubble. Oh, nice.
Nice. That's perception,
Mm-hmm.
as I'm sure you could have guessed.
Okay. Everybody sucks except Total.
Maybe we should like help each other out, like by giving each other per.
I think you've spread out. I think you've spread out.
Yeah.
So
Sniff check.
sniff check.
Yes,
Okay.
perception.
Perception, right?
Perception or investigation, whichever is better for you.
Yeah, unnamed would probably accompany. If we're splitting up, unnamed would probably accompany Elizabeth.
Okay. All right.
Roll his perception.
I get advantage because I'm using my sniffer.
Yep.
Nice.
I could roll with advantage as well.
Yeah, you don't need to. You got a 28. You're fine.
You get a nat 20. No, I jest.
So, okay. So, Total will find evidence that there are still people here. There seem to be fresh, small footprints. Blood and dust amongst the ruined complex. Brock also ends up finding out that there are still people there as they get shot at by something they didn't even know was there. But it misses. A laser ball goes past your shoulder, Brock.
Brock spins around and he's like, "Hey, stop that!" And he's going to test out his new weapon, and he's like, "How do you do this thing?" And he, while pointing it at him, he pulls the trigger accidentally, not at himself, at the enemy,
Roll to hit.
because he's not proficient in it, and his ranged attacks are the best.
So it's just dex based. Yep.
6. So he does even worse.
Die, monster! Says the little boy, and shoots again. Missing again.
He notices it's a kid,
Yeah.
and he walks up, and he's going to try to grapple him, because he's going to attempt to take the weapon out of the kid's hand.
Obviously, as you approach, the kid screams and runs away.
Yeah.
He tries to, but you're probably going to be faster, so yeah, go ahead and do the...
Brock may have a evil alignment, but he's not evil to kids.
Roll your
It's only
athletics.
evil to dragons.
Roll your athletics. 23. Yeah, no fucking way. So he's pretty nimble and pretty quick, and he gives you a good run for your money, but you do eventually catch him, and he's just kicking and screaming, "Let me go, monster!" They're obviously Mooney, Violet, and Leatherhead, and Turtle would all have heard this commotion.
He sighs as he takes the gun away, and he's like, "I'm not no monster, kid. No need to fight. You're too young for this."
All my friends are gone. All my family gone. It's not fair.
That's what you get for teaming up with themselves.
I just realized something.
Go on.
As he's going through this ruins, Brock realizes this is what happened with his tribe. At least, he was this kid at one point.
You were in you went through the same thing.
Because his family was killed and his friends were taken.
Uh-huh. So, what does Brock do?
Brock looks at the kid and, that jogs something in his head. And he drops the kid. And he goes...
Can I quickly run over and grab the kid and make sure he's okay? It's okay.
I want you to do an acrobatics check to try and, skid across the floor and land under the kid.
Okay. Wish me luck, because I have... Wait, acrobatics or athletics?
Acrobatics.
Oh, I just have a +1 to this.
Yeah.
We believe in you.
The bear
Run. You skid right past the kid and knock Brock's legs from under him. So, the kid does end up not being... Well, he does get dropped, but he drops into a pile of bodies that is you and Brock. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you're both prone. And so's the kid.
What are you doing, blasted bear?
The kid gets to their feet as quick as they can and scrambles for the gun.
No, kid, we're not going to hurt you.
You're monsters.
No, I am
You're a half ogre.
Yeah, but Brock doesn't look at himself as a monster. Like,
monsters never do.
But he's
You know,
like,
they look at him like he's a monster, so
he looks at the king. It's like, no, we may look like it, but we aren't actual monsters.
Liar!
No, believe it or not, I was in the same boat as you when I was your age.
I'm
is
not,
it a human child?
I'm not in a boat.
Yes. It's a metaphor, young one. It means that we both have the same experiences.
Nuh-uh! Elizabeth thinks
Yeah.
I'm not paying any attention to the kid. I'm just going on and seeing what else I can find.
Okay.
What's going on? I was staring to the void and heard voices.
We found a kid. Well, Brock found a kid, and now we have to deal with a kid who's lost everything.
Not our problem.
Brock looks at Leatherhead, and he looks visibly upset at the situation in general.
The kid actually
It's
runs towards Elizabeth, being the only one that really looks human,
Yeah.
and hugs her leg.
Why do I have a feeling this is going to become like him becoming this great hero that's going to try and defeat the evil, in quotations, beast folk?
You think
This
so?
is just
Training him to be a vengeance paladin now.
I'm gonna kill all of them.
Yeah, this is on purpose. I swear it is.
I'm gonna grow big and strong and kill all of you monsters.
Okay, kid, I'm going to be real with you.
Sorry.
People are complicated. There are good people and there are bad people. That means there are good humanoids and bad humanoids, and there are good beast folk and bad beast folk.
Nuh-uh. All the monsters are monsters. They
Yep,
can't-
walking away.
Don't let them trick you. Mama said not to let them trick you. What do you do, Elizabeth /Al?
She's just staring, just like, I don't want to deal with this expression on her face, but she's still letting the kid hug her leg.
Listen, kid, they're right. There are monsters in this world, but most of them have different looks. Some of them on both sides of the line.
Are you person or monster? Because you're a Goliath.
Well-
he can't quite tell.
Well, what's known as a Goliath,
Mooney, if you try to nuzzle the kid, they're going to scream and run away because you definitely look like a monster. You have mandibles and compound eyes and fur. And teeth.
yeah, sorry, kid. Someone had a bit of fun with magic, and that is a bear, just also a bee.
You can't be a bear and a bee.
God, it's called a bee bear.
Well, can you explain to me why the bear is fuzzy and yellow and black and has a stinger and wings?
It's a monster.
No, it's just someone being silly with magic.
Is all monsters from silly with magic?
Trust me, it may look like a monster, but that's probably one of the friendliest creatures you will ever meet.
Is that real? The kid says to Elizabeth.
Is what real?
Is the bear bee friendly?
Yep, this is Mooney. She's very fluffy and she likes hugs.
Really?
I do a persuasion roll.
Yes.
What do you think they call it a bear hug? Because bears love hugs.
Huh. Never thought of that before. 16. Okay, yeah. The kid does the reaches, like, still holding on to Elizabeth's leg, reaches a hand towards Mooney's snout. What does Mooney do? Gentle nuzzle. You're not just going to press your face against the palm of his hand like you're toothless.
That's what I was trying to reference.
Okay.
Ah.
Rawr. How to Train Your Dragon reference. Yes. Okay. So the kid is now giggling slightly as they scruffle the fur on your face, and for the moment completely forgetting that they're in a room with monsters.
Are you hurt? Do you want to be healed?
He looks over to the voice and sees a two-headed turtle and screams and ducks underneath the bee bear.
We only want to heal you. We're traveling with them, so you know we're safe. Those guys only accept friendly people. Yeah, that's right.
Is that real? He says to Elizabeth, poking his head out from under Mooney.
He's a friendly turtle. And yes, he can heal you.
Why'd he got two heads?
Well, you see, he made a wish with a genie. And they could be very sneaky when it comes to making wishes. So now he has two heads.
There are things that can make wishes.
Yes.
Can I have wishes?
You might not want to make a wish with other beings. They could be very tricky.
I just want my family back.
Are they dead?
Uh-huh.
Okay. Start trying to use a minor illusion to make scrolls of resurrection?
Resurrection? Okay.
Not resurrection, what's his... I want to bring them back as they were.
True resurrection.
Yeah, Elizabeth's gonna try to do that.
Okay. So you try to visualize what a scroll of true resurrection would look like. Do you know the spell?
No. Not at this moment.
That's a problem.
Fair enough.
So you create some pretty convincing props, but they're not actually usable spell scrolls. Sorry. Some Pet Cemetery shit about to go down.
Yeah, that's true. That's true, Violet. I don't want to do that.
If you
Okay.
tapped into the power of the planes.
Okay. Elizabeth is gonna switch to telepathy and speak to the party. Okay. Any plans on what we could do with him?
Well, I think it's about time we get off this. Or I think we explore this world a bit more. We just avoid the human and the beast folk. Now, I don't quite like the vibe they give off.
Agreed, but
It won't be bad to take him with us. Everyone else is dead.
Why? I don't want them to be dead. Please let me have wish.
Telepath.
Oh yeah, telepathy. Yeah. Sorry. Sorry.
How dare you?
Except we're in the Matrix. Also, my idea was worse. They're dead for now here.
Please don't kill the kid.
How would he look at his soul to see if there's a connection?
I'm back. What I missed?
Elizabeth tried to make some true resurrection spell scrolls, but because they don't know what the spell actually looks like, they weren't able to make usable spell scrolls. They were just props. Does that make sense? So they're real, but they're not useful. And then Elizabeth started to hear a voice, but then ignored it and made a telepathic link with the rest of the party to ask them what they think they should do.
wait, there's a voice?
Yes, there was a voice, but it's not talking to you now that you have telepathic communication with everyone else.
Was it the kid?
No, it was not. I guess you didn't hear me speaking.
No.
Okay.
Anthony, what the heck was that? Elizabeth looks up to the sky. Okay, never mind. About.
Yeah, you realize that if you want to hear what the voice said, it's clearly not going to communicate with you while you have a telepathic link to the others. It seems like it doesn't want the others to know that it's speaking to you. Does that make sense?
Yep. Hang on 1 minute. I need to talk to something above.
So you end the telepathy?
Yeah.
Okay. As I was saying before you cut me off, if you learn to tap into the power of the planes, you can grant this boy his wishes.
Who are you?
Who do you think I am?
A wizard?
Let's just say I'm the one giving you your power. But instead of spoon feeding it to you, you could just master it yourself. Let go of your concept of real and not real, and make reality whatever you choose it to be.
What would that entail?
Are you saying that bit out loud?
Yeah.
So so the rest of the party can hear the half of this conversation. All right, nobody cares. All right.
Yeah, you.
I imagine Brock's like mentally in his own head, like, what am I supposed to do? I'm fighting the dragons because they did this, but am I now supposed to fight the beast folk? Because that's why he's against the dragons, because of his parents, so it's the same thing.
Uh-huh. But there's no dragons here, or at least there weren't.
Yeah, but now, if the beast folk are doing exactly what he's against, and he's now realizing it,
okay. So
he's
instead of paying any attention to what Elizabeth is saying, you're going through your own process of who am I supposed to kill here?
Yeah.
All right. Fair.
I'm with Frostbroker here. Who are you talking to? Is it this Anthony fella?
No, it's a different voice.
They will never understand.
I know they won't understand, but just what would happen to me if I let go, in quotations?
Whatever you want. You will be in control. And only you have the potential for this. The others think too much in what makes sense. You have the potential to look at things differently.
Question: are you a construct of this mini plane that this wizard has created, or are you actually a real great old one from the outside?
All in due time.
Fair enough.
What do you mean, another great old one?
Yeah, I'm trying to talk to this. I'm talking to whoever was in my head who might have given me my sorcerer powers. I'm asking them if they are creation of this demi-plane that the wizard made, or is he actually a real great old one? I might actually explain a few things about my family's history, but I'm not gonna get into that right now.
So the deeply unholy being.
What's a great old one?
Something you don't want to think about at the moment.
Is it grown-up stuff?
It's mental health related, yes.
Those are the real monsters.
Is it bedroom stuff?
No.
Is it drinking stuff?
No, but it does help me.
Oh, okay, I understand. It's the medicine. It's the grown-up medicine stuff.
Somewhat, yes. It's more of a side effect. This conversation's getting weird.
The kid thinks you're on drugs.
Elizabeth wishes.
Sorry?
Elizabeth wishes.
What does she wish for?
She looks at the kid and realizes, I'm gonna try saying, I wish for your parents to come back to life without any side effects of them being dead.
I want you to roll a d20 plus 4, please. Nothing happens. It didn't work. It didn't work. Why didn't it work?
Because sometimes life is not fair.
No.
Reassuring hug. It's okay.
I wish that my wish worked.
I wish that my wish worked. Roll again.
Excuse me.
14. Okay. So, from elsewhere in the complex, you hear some other voices. James? James! Where are you? And suddenly the kid stops sniffling, pulls their head out of the Mooney's fur. What's that roll for? Oh, stealth! Okay. And James goes, Mom? Mom? And yeah, there's a tearful reunion in the doorway between this kid, whose name is apparently James, and two other humans. And nudges man cup. Yeah, he was already, yes. So Elizabeth shouts, "Run!" How many of you did actually run and hide before the humans showed up?
I mean, Brock, I don't think would comprehend it in the moment, but Brock's wearing full plate mail, so
yes,
if he's
you're just a huge dude in armor, yes.
Yeah. So, like, looking from behind, it would just be, I think he would just look like another survivor.
No, I'm pretty sure they're wearing the same kind of armor, but yeah.
Right. Yeah.
A human, at least. A very big human.
Yes. Okay. But there's also a bear, and an uncaring leatherhead.
I'll be staring as I was trying to be supportive of the kid.
I was trying to decide, and then he said that, so I'm going with that because I like that idea.
Of doing what now? Sorry, I was responding to a DM. A message. So what did you guys say you were doing? Frostwalker? Oh. Amanda, come back!
Probably phone call.
She's going to be with me, basically just standing our ground because we were trying to be supportive of the child.
Oh, okay. Just 1 second. I am okay. So yeah, these people hug James tight and notice the other creatures in the room and begin slowly backing away, keeping themselves between you lot and James. We don't want any trouble. We're just going to take our boy and go.
I'm not going to give y'all any trouble, as he's come to his own personal verdict of what he's going to do.
What's he going to do?
Well, it's going to take a little bit, but he knows what he's got to do. So.
Okay. We need to find if there are any other survivors. Come on. Hello. And yes, the family leave the room. What do you all do?
I don't want to know what Leatherhead's managed to find.
Yeah, let's see what Leatherhead has been rooting around. What he's discovered in his rummaging. Go ahead and roll investigation or perception, whichever's better for you. $22. So you managed to find, as you're rummaging around, a loose wall panel, and hidden behind that wall panel is a stash of all kinds of stuff, including more of those sunstones and a laser pistol and a sword, another vibro sword, and some food supplies. Whoever wants the pistol can have it. I'll take the sword. Fair enough. And you take the stones. Okay.
What's the difference between the rifle and the pistol?
What's the difference between the rifle and the pistol?
Yes.
Range and power. So a laser pistol does 3d6 radiant damage, and it can shoot up to 40 feet without disadvantage, and up to 120 feet with disadvantage. The laser rifle does 3d8 radiant damage, and its short range is 100 and its long range is 300. However, the laser rifle does need to be reloaded more often, and it's two-handed, not one-handed. So, yeah.
Is anybody interested in the pistol?
Does anybody want a pistol?
Brock doesn't.
Mooney puts.
Mooney what?
Mooney puts a paw up.
Mooney wants a pistol.
Not to be mean, but how?
Mooney points to what was it we called him again? I wrote it down.
Your claws? Your
The
mandibles?
plushie. Oh yes,
Plushie.
Stuffy.
Stuffy.
Adricil, Destroyer of Worlds.
Yeah,
Yeah, no, I'm not giving Pesto to an evil teddy bear.
yeah, you should absolutely give your gun to Asdrabale. That's a great idea.
Mooney will
Absolutely not.
What was that, Brock?
I didn't say anything. That was Rob.
Okay. What did Rob say? Sorry.
I said absolutely not. It sounds like it's just going to start using it on us in our sleep.
Nah.
But he feels unsafe.
You can keep him safe.
But he wants a gun. Don't you, Adricil?
Asdrabale.
Astrabale.
Yes, I do. I'll take good care of it. I'll take good care of all of you.
Yeah, nope, you're not getting that.
Do not kill.
You're looking to throw a bonfire for that one.
No, I think that's more of like a cleric's job for us to... Actually, no. Never mind, they're not possessed. Continue.
Come on, it's only a little pistol.
How about just give him a toy one?
That's right. You can give me a toy one. It won't change into a real one in my hands.
Of course it won't, says Mooney, licking the plushie.
I have a feeling it will.
If he magic, then he's got a lot more work to do than turning a toy gun into a real one.
I'm concerned. More concerned now that I can make wishes now. And that teddy bear might as well. Is the great old one or whatever voice still, looking at me?
Yes, the great old one voice is still there. Yes. Just watching. Listening.
I'm guessing me making that was a yes.
Sorry?
I guess me looking at me telling it, I guess me making that happen was me saying yes to your offer.
You mean attempting to do the wish?
Yeah.
Wasn't so much an offer. We already have an agreement, you and I. I'm just offering you another opportunity. Another chance to do great things. Why not give it another try?
Elidis looks to the party. I'm like,
is Leatherhead tearing the teddy bear apart? Because it sounds like he's wants to take the teddy bear apart.
I wish.
How badly how much do you wish? How strong is your wish?
The thing's fucking creepy.
Roll a d20 plus 2.
Against my better judgment, I will give the Stuffy the laser pistol, but I'm ready to end it.
he got a nat 20.
Uh-huh. So this is what happens all at the same time. So Frostwalker hands the pistol over to Stuffy to Asdrabale, and Asdrabale says,
Thank you. I will remember this. You are my new
And as he's about to say whatever he's going to say, suddenly the teddy bear explodes in a cloud of of stuffing.
That was 10 gold.
You know, it shouldn't be so creepy.
Mooney cries.
Our name is gonna comfort Mooney.
It's okay, Mooney. Do you want my stuffed animal?
Atrophael was special. He would allow Mooney to cast extra spells, and he was funny and told Mooney stories and comforted Mooney when he was sad. and made those weird jokes and
That owlbear plush was that owlbear plush was nice. Why did you have to explode it with your mind?
I didn't explode it with my mind. I don't have those powers.
It was with your willpower, technically.
Yeah, I guess technically. I don't even know how I did it, but you know.
No, you just wished really hard.
All I know is you were looking at it menacingly.
Apparently, yeah. Yeah.
So,
I don't know how it happened, but it happened.
You wanted it to happen, and it happened.
Yeah, pretty much. I don't know why or how, but it did.
Okay.
I'll get you a different stuffy. Don't worry about it. One that's not evil.
Does Mooney wish they had Stuffy back?
Mooney wants Stuffy back. I want to word it in a way where I won't get an evil Stuffy this time.
So far, all you've said is, I want Stuffy back. So, roll the d20 plus 2.
Without the evilness.
Nah, 11.
All the fluff starts to roll across the floor back together and fuse into a sort of
Frankenstein fluffy.
Some sort of creature. Not quite teddy bear, not quite lizard insect thing that says,
"That wasn't very nice."
Lick, lick,
Frankenstein fluffy.
lick, 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 lick.
Come from?
Sorry, what?
Where did the lizard part come from?
Is licking.
No.
That cannot feel nice.
Yeah, that's pretty good. I don't know where you got that from, but yeah.
It's an SCP called the Builder Bear.
Oh, it's that one.
Oh,
I love that one.
You've heard of it, Anthony?
no, I must admit I haven't gotten into.
Okay, imagine a teddy bear that makes other teddy bears out of stuff. For example,
Whatever it has on hand.
that includes meat, people, sharp metals, and even grosser, people's ears and other bodily organs, and also a baby.
Is that Adrabale?
That's Astrobale.
Lick, 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 hug, lick, hug, lick, hug. Sniffs, licks, hugs.
Now give me that laser pistol.
I don't know if I should.
No takesies, backsies. You gave it to me once. It's mine.
You're dead, so
Not anymore.
takesy backsies don't count in the first round. You died. We took it back, so
Nuh-uh.
did too.
You're mean.
So
No fair.
that's for you.
I will give it back, but Leatherhead reserves the right to blow you up if he feels like it.
Okay. Gimme.
This is gonna be bad.
I'm going to regret this.
I'm sorry?
I'm going to regret this.
Yes, you are, and so is probably the entire party.
It's fine. Probably.
So, you give him the pistol?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. He immediately points it at Leatherhead and opens fire.
Dumb
Does
fucks.
Does a 12 hit?
No,
Yeah, so
you dumb fuck.
Die, die, die! Why isn't this working?
I snapped down on his fucking
roll the hit.
+5. Or wait, is it a +5?
No, I think you
Seven.
are. I think it's
+7 by
It's +7 now. Yeah.
there you go.
Oh hell yeah! Now, if you happen to be raging, it would be a D8 +5. Otherwise, it's a D8 +3. Nine points of damage. That's enough. You clamp down on its head, shake it like a mad dog, and fluff goes everywhere.
That's what you get.
Astrobale is dead again.
Told you to give it back.
Cries again, going to Violet for comfort.
Oh, sure, you don't cry. Shoot me, huh?
Mooney, do you want my plushie? It's far kinder and might not be secretly evil.
Mooney not gonna take someone else's plushie.
No, I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's definitely not secretly evil. It's definitely evil.
Actually, I open up the bag and see if it's still in there.
Oh, my love. Have you forgiven me? Can I come
I'm gonna
out
be
now?
real.
Sorry?
I'm gonna be real with you. I don't think it's healthy for you to love me, but I can make you a plush version of me, and the two of y'all can go off in the sunset.
But you are my love, aren't you? Aren't you my wife? Aren't I your loving husband? Why are you
No, it's
doing this to me?
You're a toy.
Well, if you want me to be.
That's not what I meant.
Okay. I don't know what to say to that. Thank you.
You are made out of cloth and you're a stuffed animal.
He's saying that you can wish him to be a human and alive.
Yeah, but it's not gonna be really him. And that'd be cheating.
No. We can be together. We can be happy. There's no way out of the plains of Valsgarad, my love. If you want to see me again and spend time with me, this is the only way.
No.
Make me as you wish me to be. Shape me. Mold me.
This sounds like a toxic relationship.
Yeah, I'm just going to okay, I want you to be an inanimate object with no mind or soul or sentience.
Why? Roll a d20 plus 4.
Yeah, this is weird.
I just want to make you happy.
You are the toxic person in this relationship.
I just need to make you happy. Yeah, it didn't work. He's still animated.
Okay, I'm gonna do it. Okay, hey Leatherhead, here you go. I just turn away like this is weird.
Yeah, Elizabeth hands the cuddly toy to Leatherhead, and he tries to wish, and the bear is still crying all over Violet.
I tried to bite it, but it didn't work.
Oh, you tried to bite it. Okay, I thought you were wishing. You somehow
No, I mean I can't.
Okay, this just because it's funny. So you try to bite down on the plushie's head, and by sheer force of will or strength or whatever, the plushie holds your jaws open, like, no, I will not go like this, my love. Our love is too strong. We need to be together.
Okay, Divine Strike it. I'm gonna book it.
That hits. Oh, those definitely hit. Yeah. So, how much damage do the two of you do to this plushie?
I'll add Divine Smite to that, just in case.
Continues to
You got a nat 20!
Continues
This
to
thing's
cry
cursed.
behind his arms.
Mm,
This is a cursed concept, Anthony.
I know.
Where's my smites? Oh, there it is.
Yeah. Okay, so not only does this one get shredded to bits, but the bits burn away to cinders in the air, floating off into the ether.
Can I get drunk, please?
Can I get drunk, please? Is that what you said?
At a bar. I don't want to wish. I just want to go to a bar.
I second that.
I'm sure we can find something here.
Thank you.
I know right where to go.
As you are talking, a an odd-shaped metal ball rolls into the middle of the room.
I jump on it.
Everybody make a dexterity save, except for Leatherhead.
Wow. While all this is happening, Mooney is just hugging Violet.
You need to make a dex save too. Violet can do so at advantage.
Wow.
Holy shit, you all suck.
Whoa.
Sorry?
I said low roll.
Mm-hmm.
Low roll.
Even low, yeah. Low. No.
How low can you go? Holy
Hey,
shit.
we got a pass.
Win.
Yay, Mooney. Keep rolling. I need everyone. Nice. Okay, is that everybody now? I think it might be. Okay. So. Yeah.
It's just a grenade. I won't use Indomitable.
Leatherhead takes 18 points of damage.
Is this
You're welcome.
The rest of you, those of you who rolled a less than 15, will take 9. Those of you who rolled a 15 or higher, which I believe is only Mooney, take nothing.
Okay. What type of damage is this?
Yeah, what's the damage?
It's well,
Is it magical?
it's not magical, but well, actually, yeah, let's say it counts as, because I mean, it's hot metal. It says piercing damage, but it's gonna be fucking.
Okay.
There's gonna be some fire there too, isn't there?
Oh, if there's fire, would it be fire damage then?
No, it's piercing, because it's a frag grenade.
No. If it were fire, it would be resistant. Okay.
Yeah.
But it's going to get you through your AC no matter what, because it's little.
Honestly, I think that since I jumped on it, that everybody would get advantage for that deck save.
Well, I went a different way. I went with it basically halving the damage, even if they failed. So, yeah, and no damage at all if they succeeded. But yeah,
Break.
I'm sorry.
She got a bathroom break.
Okay.
Bug.
She got the bug.
Bug.
She got to take a slash, mate.
Go on, have to do math.
She got to drop the kids off at the pool.
Oh, that's wrong. That's so wrong. Anyway. So yes.
Ow.
Now. Of course, the frag grenade was just the start of it. But since somebody has taken a bathroom break, I will wait till they come back for you all to roll initiative.
Okay.
I was going to say, if any more keep coming, use my hammer like I'm playing fucking baseball or something.
So, yeah.
I mean, that was the original intent with this character before I found out they were on the plains of Elsgrad.
Was what?
What I DM'd you.
Oh, hold on.
Oh, I thought you were reading out what I DM'd you.
Anthony, the thing that I posted earlier about creating the character, are you still willing to do that sheet up for me?
I can make a sheet. I can create a character sheet for Penny the Dreadful. Absolutely. What
I like name, but I'm iffy on like maybe Peggy the Dreadful, because Peggy's also, isn't she Peggy Carter in Marvel?
There is a character called Peggy in Marvel, but the reason why yeah, we can make it Peggy. I went with Penny because in Victorian times there were like trashy novels that you could buy for a penny each. They were badly printed. You could they were often risque and they were called Penny Dreadfuls because the stories
Oh my goodness.
the stories might be graphic or morbid or just gross, and also because they were generally quite badly written.
Okay, yeah, no, I'm sticking to it. I love it.
Yeah.
I'm back. What is badly written?
Penny Dreadfuls. A Victorian form of low class literature. But anyway, would you like to roll initiative? Because the boom was just the start of the attack.
What is happening? We being attacked?
A grenade got rolled into the room. You didn't take any damage from the blast.
Okay.
Probably because Violet stepped in front of that, and of course Leatherhead literally jumped onto the grenade. But yeah, now more stuff is happening.
I want a hug.
You can
Hug.
have
Hugs.
You can have hug. It's fine.
Yay!
Let's get ready to rumble. Yeah, that works. Cool. Okay.
I'm rolling Ryan right now. I had an idea of the character that we're building. I feel like it'd be perfect with the game that North does. And she's an ex-worker that she retired to change.
Well, the problem with that is that are you thinking the follow-up to the Pridelands game?
Yeah, we can discuss it and stuff later. I'm just trying to figure out where to play her.
We're going to have to change their race then, because unless we're allowed to play as furthers. But yeah.
Oh, good point. We shall discuss that later.
Yeah, we can discuss that later. That's fine.
Do I get advantage?
Yes, because barbarian. Pure barbarian. Okay. So, first up is Frostwalker with his 25. And then it would be it would be the parents. And then Leatherhead.
I thought the parents fucking left with the kid.
They did. They left to find arms and ammunition, and then they came back.
Oh.
See?
Should have fucking killed the kid.
Yeah, because that's the moral of this story. Absolutely.
Too trusting. You guys are way too trusting.
I am very morbid.
Wait, it's the parents that are attacking?
No, Leatherhead.
Yeah, we might be fucked, guys.
Why?
See? You guys are way too fucking trusting. Should have killed the kid.
No. No. Something else.
Okay. Frost Walker. What you doing?
I guess I will go in and attack.
Go on then. If you must.
Not overly imperative, but
You notice that they've not only come back with weapons, but they're also armored. They've got some pretty nifty, high-tech plate armor on.
Of course they do.
So go for it. $20 and 18, both of those fucking hit. Of course they do.
and I will take it easy on them and do a level 1 Divine Smite.
Okay.
So 2
Really? Really? You're gonna be nice after they just fucking tried to blow us up? After letting them go?
I'm trying to save my higher level slots for later.
Okay, 39 points of damage. Okay, so now it's the parents' turn. The wife, standing not far away, is going to say, "Get away from my husband, you mutant, beast-loving bastard!" and shoot you. And none of those hit you, do they, Frostwalker? 6, 15,
Nope.
11, 11. Yeah, that's what I thought.
And actually, for played, it should be 18. I forgot to update it.
Okay. Either way, didn't hit. The husband is going to say, "Grab James and get out of here, Marsha. I've got this."
I'm going straight for the kid.
Yeah, it's... Hold on. Before we jump to Leatherhead, whose turn it isn't. 3 strikes with a Vibra Greatsword. And 2 of those hit. Right? Frostwalker? Yeah. So 2d. $46 plus 10 plus 46 is 36 points of damage that does get through. Ignores your immunity to slashing.
Oh, they're using Vibros?
Yes. Leatherhead.
Yep. How close is the fucking kid?
How close is the kid, as far as you can tell, is hidden out of sight down the corridor or something, because he's not standing next to his armed and armored parents, but he must be somewhat close because the dude just said, "Grab James and get out of here. I got this." So
Yeah, I'm gonna go for the kid.
you
Use him as leverage.
tell you what, you're gonna have to shove his mother out of the way.
Okay.
So you'll have to use one of your attacks to do a shove action against the mom if you want to get to the corridor.
Alright. What do I gotta roll?
Athletics.
Athletics, which is +2. Yes. I think that hits.
Holy shit. Yeah, but it's still not strong enough. She holds her ground. Apparently her mum adrenaline has kicked in and she's keeping this fucking large crocodile, well,
That's some bullshit.
gator man at bay. Mom power! You've still got one attack left though if you want to use it to attack her.
Yeah, I'm using my fucking hammer. Cave this bitch's skull in.
Okay. Roll it.
D20 plus
7.
Yes.
Are you using the little hammer or the big hammer?
Little hammer.
Okay. Either way it hits.
And it is 2d4 plus 5.
Yup. Oh, if you're raging... Oh, well, you got a nat 20 anyway. Never mind. Yeah.
Yeah, I am raging. That's why I'm doing the plus 5.
Yeah. 9. Is there anything else we can add to the... Yeah, you've also got your storm aura. Right?
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
So let's see. It's 10 foot. Dex save? Dex save.
Does my storm aura do?
So she failed, so your storm aura does an additional 1d6.
1d6.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Only 2.
So you do 11 points of lightning damage altogether, right?
See?
Pathetic.
Yeah.
Shut up, you. It is Brock's turn. What does Brock want to do?
See, I'm contemplating because Brock doesn't want this fight to happen.
Okay.
So Brock's going to run up to right next to the parents, and he looks over at Frostwalker.
Mm-hmm.
Frostwalker!
So you're basically standing between Frostwalker and the Leatherhead right now. Yeah?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay.
Frostwalker, are you serious? Is this not exactly what happened between the dragons and our ancestors and family? Are we seriously going to attack family who are defending themselves?
They had a chance to run away.
They are not defending themselves when they went out, came back, and attacked us out of nowhere. I do understand your point of not propagating the hate anymore, but like they attacked us.
Yeah, and what would you do if you were an adult like you are now, and you ran away when you're... Actually, Brock doesn't know if... He's going to assume that your tribe was destroyed.
Your people came into our home and destroyed our lives.
Exactly! And he's going to cast Darkness.
Fun. Okay.
Because he knows that some party members are reasonable, some aren't, and this will stop the unreasonable, aka the barbarians.
Okay. So, yeah, there's 20-foot radius of magical darkness.
Yep.
pretty much fills the room and the corridor. You hear the kids screaming.
I actually did a personal role for what Brock would do in this situation.
Nice.
And I was like, this makes sense for the background I gave him.
Yeah. Okay. Violet. The enemies are shrouded in shadow, but you saw where they were, and that they were. What is the kid saying? Oh, it's screaming for their parents because it's dark and scary, and don't let the monsters get me. But anyway.
Wish I fucking dispel magic.
Well, it's not your turn. Violet.
I know. No, I'm saying I wish I grabbed it fucking instead of one of these other ones.
Indeed. Violet, you have fun stuff. You can attack. You can consult the spirits. You can... Yeah, you don't have any spells you can cast.
What does consult the spirits do?
So consult the spirits gives you access to a couple of extra spells. So...
Is that what Rob just asked?
Essentially, yes.
Great minds think alike.
So clairvoyance takes 10 minutes to cast, so that's probably not the best one for this particular moment in time. Augury. This is probably not going to be particularly helpful either, which kind of makes sense with barbarian.
Oh yeah, because I can do that stuff to talk to the spirit world now.
Yeah, you're getting spookier. But yeah, taking that a step further, given where we are, being able to talk to you. Well, you can talk to your ancestor spirits, but you might have some awareness of why are you apologizing, Zane? It's fine. But yeah, if you want to, you can try to talk to your own to any local spirits, or you can just rage and attack with your blood axe and attack recklessly to give yourself advantage to cancel out the disadvantage.
I want to do that, but I'm trying to avoid just attacking all the time.
Why?
If I did the correct...
You're a barbarian.
I don't know, I'm just trying to be a nice, huggable one.
A huggable barbarian, okay.
I guess there wouldn't really be a point in doing the speak to my ancestors. They can't really get the job done.
Yeah, not at the moment. When you've got more time.
I'm gonna rage and attack.
When you're not in combat. Anyway. Yeah, you could try and persuade them to stop. Stop it, you're all being mean!
Shut up, kid.
You could play your drum. You could throw javelins. You could throw your hand axes. You could just do breath weapon attack directly into the middle of the shadow to try and get Brock to drop it.
Oh, I'm gonna do that.
Yeah, it's
I was gonna say throw hand axes, so that works. I'm gonna do the fire breath.
Okay.
Yeah, break its concentration.
Yeah, so that means that the parents, as well as Frostwalker, Leatherhead, and Brock, all need to make a dexterity save. Yeah, you yelled for everyone to stop whilst just blasting force energy out.
I'm going to use Indomitable.
Oh.
17.
Yeah, that passes. That Frostwalker fails.
God damn it.
Leatherhead fails. Why was... Okay. I just realised that Elizabeth rolled. I don't think Elizabeth was in the...
Oh, that was...
No, it's just everybody that's in melee. Sorry.
Okay, never mind. Yeah, just forget my roll then.
Okay. So.
I thought they were doing stuff.
Shit. So the parents each have a +2. 21 and 20, they both pass. So it is 2d10 force damage. So Frostwalker and Leatherhead each take 8. Brock and the parents only take 4. Brock, you are still going to need to make a con save and roll 10 or higher.
Just barely.
You got a 10 exactly. The shadow stays up. Wow.
After I do after I do the breath, I'm just gonna be like, okay, sorry guys, I was just trying to get you to stop.
You got one more attack if you want to actually just charge in and punch Brock. Try to make him stop that way.
Yes, it didn't work the first time, so we're doing that now.
Okay. Are you raging and attacking recklessly?
Yes.
Okay. I want you to make a d20 plus 7 roll. Where you wouldn't have advantage because the darkness would give you disadvantage. So it cancels out. 10. Alright. So that doesn't hurt Brock, does it?
No, that doesn't even touch him.
Yeah, that's okay. So, hey, you still felt it. It just doesn't hurt because it's probably good. Yeah. So she yells, "Stop it!" and then she slaps you. Turtle.
Turtle shall activate one of his cleric abilities to create a dome of dusk around him.
You're already in magical darkness.
No, but we've ruled this before when the demons attacked.
Okay.
When the demons attacked the ash hole, we ruled it this way as well.
Okay.
Twilight Sanctuary. As an action, you do this. Let me do this. It's not Twilight Sanctuary. It's one of these ones. Where are you? I'm not very sorry. It's one that creates an orb of dim light around me.
Oh. So around yourself, you okay?
Yeah. There we
so
are.
you've got dim light around you.
But I can see in that.
Yes. But
so I still have some vision.
Yeah, that works.
Does it counteract my darkness spell?
It's not a spell.
Also, when the
darkness
demons
is
attacked,
darkness is only level 2. So this is going to give him just around him a little bit of.
I'll drop the actual text.
Please do.
Give me
so, yeah. Because the thing is, darkness overlaps light unless light is stronger than darkness, and darkness gets dispelled.
Yeah. So let's see the wording of the ability and see if I can justify it.
Also, when the demon creatures attacked the ash hole.
Yeah, we allowed it then. Against their darkness, yes.
Against their dark. Oh, was that not magic?
Yes, it was.
Oh, never mind then.
Okay,
but I'll stop yapping. You're the DM.
Show us the wording for the ability, please.
Oh, I put it in RP. I noodled it.
You noodled it. Gotcha.
And I'll just post the darkness spell just for.
Yeah, I know it's level 2 though. I already know what the. Okay. Oh, there it is. Yeah. As an action, you present your holy symbol, and a sphere of twilight emanates from you. In the sphere, second level feature. Mhm. Now, since it is a channel divinity feature, it is essentially holy. It's godlike power.
Yeah.
And I think that would trump a second level magical darkness, don't you?
Yeah.
My argument. Can I make an argument?
Yeah, of course.
It's a second level cleric ability, and no class gets darkness till third level.
I understand, but it's channel divinity.
Okay.
Plus, we've also we also allowed it previously. There is precedent for this working against darkness.
Okay.
So, yeah. I know on that occasion it was the enemy rather than an ally, but still. Yeah. So, unfortunately, yeah, that does actually, because that's a 30-foot radius.
Oh wait, no,
Exactly.
yeah, that just cancels all the
Yeah,
light. Yeah,
that is going to make it. Yeah,
but if you
it's
did,
going to neutralize it.
a lot of them
Yeah.
don't have dark vision. It's fine. Probably.
Right.
So yeah, sorry, bro. But that does use up Toddle's entire turn.
Turn, yeah.
Mooney, you can see again. Mooney, Noodle, Shine, Shine.
Yep, sorry, couldn't get the screen to load.
What you doing, Ned?
Yeah.
Your turn.
Okay. So there's a family attacking us on one side, party on the other.
Except that now Frostwalker, Leatherhead, and Brock are all within melee range of the parents.
And the kid's
The kid is
around
out,
there, isn't he?
the kid is out in the corridor. Currently, the parents are blocking the way to the corridor. So,
Right. But the kid's relatively safe, right?
providing that providing the parents don't go down or get shoved out of the way.
And how high up is the roof?
Well, this room is probably about 12 foot. But the doorway is only about. Well, actually, let's move on. Yeah, the doorway is only about 8 foot. So, if your plan was to get over the top of the really tall people, nah.
Yeah, I'm already almost 10 foot when I lay down anyway, you know?
Yeah.
Mooney wants to try and protect the kid somehow. But there's a lot of people in the way.
Maybe you can wish that the kid be safe.
Have polymorph.
Yeah, but you can't see the kid at the moment, can you?
No, but I could polymorph or wild shape myself into something small enough.
This is also true. You want to be a mouse and scurry under feet?
I will scurry under feet. Squeak, 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 squeak.
Okay.
And I will go over kid to the kid.
Yeah. So, yes. So you turn into mouse and move out into the corridor under the under the feet of the parents and your allies. Okay. That's it.
Am I near the...
That's all you can do.
Am I... How far away from the kid am I?
Bear in mind that mouse doesn't have a lot of movement.
How far can a mouse move?
Is
There
it?
isn't
Is it?
act-
I
Sorry?
think it's also. I think it's 30 feet. I don't think it's.
Alright, let's see if there is an actual mouse stat block. I don't think there is, but...
Might have to use the rat stat block.
Yeah.
I think the only mouse or rat thing is the awakened or the cranium rats.
No, there is an actual rat.
Oh, it's 20.
There's an actual rat.
Yeah, and it's got a 20-foot movement. Yeah, that will get you out into the corridor. And since you're a moon druid, you do still have an action. You do still have an action left. You can now see the kid.
Yes. How far away is he from his parents?
He is a lot closer to his parents than he should be because he's a curious little kid. He is literally just around the corner from the door. Like, yeah. He should be much further away, but he's creeped right up so that he can...
What I want to try and do is keep the kid away from the fight as much as possible. So I might try and use my body to do that. I know the kid at least somewhat trusts Mooney.
So, how are you going to do that? You're a mouse right now.
Can I use my action to break out of wild shape?
No, it's a bonus action. Although, yeah, sure, why not? So you're just going to turn back into Mooney the bee bear, yes?
Yes. Yes.
And that ends your turn.
Yeah.
So, this kid who is just recovering from there being magical darkness everywhere, suddenly this fucking bee bear appears out of fucking nowhere. He's gonna scream.
Bee bear that he was hiding under before.
I know, but you still just, as far as he's concerned, appeared out of nowhere.
Ah.
That's gonna be a little scary. Jump scare. Fuck, this kid is jumpy, yes. Liz!
Kid.
Also, you know, his home has just been attacked. This is...
That's at least some PTSD.
Yes.
That's at least a small dose.
Small dose of PTSD.
Is my CR level to turn into a giant constrictor snake available?
It's not your turn yet, Leatherhead.
I don't know, I'm just asking.
I will get to that when it's your turn. Liz! Elizabeth.
Oh, okay, you said Liz, so I'm like, is that a nickname? Okay.
Yeah, it's short for Elizabeth. You didn't know that?
Okay. Okay. Guys, do we really want to make this kid a double orphan?
They chose it, not us.
I'm
You're
pretty sure Leatherhead wants to just kill the kid.
In response to Leatherhead's comment, Brock's gonna go, "You're a monster. They were right."
Oh.
Life's a bitch.
Elizabeth, your turn. What do you want to do?
Okay, I'm contemplating using my amulet of plane shift just to get us out of here because this is getting...
Yes.
But I don't want to be mean. Or use common motion. If violence is necessary, I could just use, what's the one? The tentacle one spell?
Eval's Black
Everard's
Tentacles.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The parents chose this, not us.
We can still choose to be better and show them that we're trying to stop the fighting.
We tried that already by fucking reviving them.
Liar! No beast could restore us to life. Why would you?
That was me.
Control
Hey,
your
one?
slaves.
They're not slaves. They're my...
Keep talking.
Go on.
Okay, would you guys be mean if I just teleport us all of us out of here?
Technically,
That's how-
look at the wording. Look at the wording. If you succeed on your intelligence check, you cast the plane shift spell. That might actually still allow you to get everybody. Let's see.
Though
You
isn't
see Mooney, don't you?
Yeah,
isn't Planeshift also willing creature?
You went up to 8 willing creatures, guys, who link hands in a circle. So yeah.
Yeah, that's not gonna work. Okay. Okay. Who's gonna be mad if I make peace? I mean, who's gonna be mad if I use common motion, and who's gonna be mad if I use tentacles of Hadar?
As long as you don't hurt them, Brock's okay with any action.
Mm-hmm.
I can heal them back up if you
If they don't get hurt.
Hmm?
I'm going to be mad if they don't get hurt.
Leatherhead wants to hurt them. Leatherhead wants to kill all humans.
Not all
You know-
humans.
You know what? Elizabeth is just gonna walk out of the building and say, like, y'all deal with this, I'm done.
That is a fair reaction.
I'm gonna go watch some movies.
You know what? I imagine Elizabeth opens up, like, she walks out, and in her mind, she opens up a...
Can I do it? Because that's exactly the same idea I was going to have, and I was going to...
Oh, I'm sorry.
Can I please DM my own game? Thank you. Anyway, yes. Elizabeth, as you are walking out of the room, let's see, you have an intelligence plus 1. Yeah, your intelligence isn't that high, is it? Yeah, go ahead and roll a d20 plus 1, please.
Okay. What happens?
What did you roll? An 8. Oh, okay. So, you're in your mind still holding the amulet, considering trying to get everybody out of here. You find yourself, you say, I'm going to go watch a movie. You clearly imagine opening a portal opening to a movie theater, but instead, yeah, everyone gets pulled through the portal that opens to somewhere random. Could you roll a d100 for me?
Okay.
$63. Very cool. Okay. Elizabeth, you find yourself in Allison's hometown on Main Street. Can you describe what it looks like for me?
Okay, imagine, like, in Main Street of my hometown of insert Allison's real home, because I don't want to accidentally...
I don't want you to actually say where it is, but describe what it looks like. Is it a typical... is it a fairly typical Main Street USA, or is it unique?
I mean, like, there's like technically like 2 lanes of road, and like on each side is like little like mom and pop kind of like shops that like probably been, let's see, it's been like a 1880s like
1880s.
and then like okay, more modern looking. Okay, the buildings are modern, but they've just been like.
Do you mean 1980s? Or
Okay, never mind. Just okay. Main Street, little hometown, just like little stores that's connected to each other, like on each side of the road, with like cars and some other roads leading to like maybe little small neighborhoods, and then like railroad tracks. Just like, okay, if anyone has ever been to the south, where like some old mill hills, towns, such cities were, just kind of like imagine that. You guys want me to find like a picture?
That would be lovely.
Okay.
Yeah, I've seen Main Street USA, but some of the Brits haven't.
Yeah, it's.
Nice.
That's literally that. That's hometown. So kind of like that.
Yeah. It looks like fucking Groundhog Day set.
Okay. Olivia looked like Hodge.
Yeah. This looks completely alien and strange to most of you. Obviously.
This. What is this? What's that on the road?
What time of day is it?
Looks like it's 4:45.
Get off the road because like probably cars are coming.
Yes. Yeah, there are cars. There are cars driving back and forth down the street.
What are cars?
Those things. I'm gonna try and do some. I'm gonna try sending on myself. Elizabeth's cast sending and try to contact Allison.
Okay.
Meanwhile, in Elizabeth's and Allison's bedroom, as she's talking through the D&D, playing a game.
Wow, this is getting better. Yeah.
Allison, I'm real. Somehow, what's your address? And can we get a pickup in your car? Hey guys, I think psychosis is starting to come in. I gotta go.
For a minute there, I thought you were actually like just. I thought that.
I was doing a bit.
Yeah, that's funny. Oh.
Allison, like, just a montage of just like what. I guess like Allison just like putting on her shoes, gets her purse, and just jumps in her car and just like drives. It takes her like 5 minutes to get to the party location.
So yeah,
y'all just see a like a 3 female brown hair. Actually, let me get like a photo of myself.
Yeah, just send a picture of yourself on stream.
Let me find like a good picture. Okay, and
Hugs the leatherhead.
Yeah, people are. While you're waiting for Allison to arrive, several vehicles that are painted in black and white and have strange lights on top of them and are making awful sounds have pulled up, have stopped near to the place that you are standing, and those flags are for the ones that died. So,
I can't.
Okay. So yeah. By the time, go on.
It's been a butt. I can't download a picture of myself. The file says it's too.
Don't worry about it. You're. I believe we have seen pictures of you before in other channels and stuff.
Yeah.
But what was I trying to say? Oh yes. What do your local police look like?
I'm about to get the picture of ours. It's a small town, so like.
Don't send it on stream. That's 101 of online internet safety.
Yeah, that's okay. Just
nobody's watching.
Small,
it's fine.
Small town. Just city cops.
Yeah.
Like town cops.
Okay, are their shirts brown or black? Or grey? Or... Let's say there's brown shirts. Let's call them brown shirts.
Okay, let's just... Okay.
So, yeah, these people wearing identical brown clothing with a symbol on one side of their chest and some sort of square box on the other, come out of their vehicles and start yelling at you all in a language that you don't quite understand.
I think Brock's so pissed off right now. He starts walking away from the group.
The people in brown shirts start yelling even louder, and there's a loud bang right in right in front of Brock and Leatherhead as they start to walk away.
Yeah. Bang as in they're shooting at me? Or...
I mean, yeah, that does... You could probably make that assumption that the small weapons that they are firing at you are similar to the laser pistols and shit, but instead of producing light, they seem to produce thunderous sounds.
Okay.
Ritual weapon.
It's a warning shot, exactly.
Oh.
They continue to babble at you in a language you don't quite understand.
I look at them in common. I speak common. Damn it! Y'all are humans.
They start. Listen, drive faster. I don't want to break the driving laws. I'm assuming that Elizabeth is speaking common. Sorry, not common. Actual, American English at this point in order to communicate with Allison.
Yeah, or using the sending.
Yes.
Like eventually, like a blue, S Honda USV pulls up.
Mm-hmm. Obviously, the cops that have already formed a perimeter are going to try and keep Allison At bay?
Hey, these are just my LARPing buddies. I'm sorry that I gave them wrong directions to my house. Let's just de-escalate this. They're foreigners. I'm sorry.
They're your what buddies?
LARPing? Like for D&D and stuff.
Wait, so you're saying those are costumes that they're wearing?
Yeah.
Well, those are some very impressive costumes.
Yeah, like I said, like super, like we've been like making this for like a while now. So I'm sorry if like stuff going on. Like we'll just go. I'm sorry. Guys, hey Lucas, can you help your friends into the car?
Okay.
In an exactly same voice. Okay,
Yes.
Allison.
If you don't mind, we're going to accompany you back to your house. We may have some questions to ask you and your parents.
Okay. I just like motioned Elizabeth to like
Did
get
you
them in the
make
car.
Did you conjure a spiritual weapon?
Yeah, so a giant, like, a warhammer made out of just... A warhammer appears in the air, like, it's just made out of just, like, a glow.
Holy crap, that's a good trick.
I imagine Brock has smelled a coffee shop and is walking towards that.
All right, everyone, stand down. This young lady is going to take care of these foreigners. We're to escort them all back to her house. Well, sir, don't wander off. We're going to escort you back to this lady's house.
I'm still in rat form.
No, I'm talking about... You said Brock. Brock.
Yeah.
Brock was wandering off.
He looks back at them with the... Well, you can't see past his helmet, but, like, if you could see through his helmet, it's confused, like, why aren't they speaking common, damn it?
They can't speak common. We're in a different area, says Elizabeth.
That's so stupid! All humans speak common. It's in their blood! At least according to Dungeons and Dragons.
Yes.
You're not supposed to know about that.
Okay, I don't know. It's something strange that you put in my mind, and it's been in it a lot recently.
Okay, Allison like pops the trunk so the bigger people can get in.
I don't.
It's an SUV. You may be able to.
Yeah.
Just
No, it's a.
Oh yeah.
It's a what?
Yeah.
It is an SUV.
It's a.
Is this some kind of carriage thingy?
It's a USB Civic.
A USV. Okay. So it's a Civic. It's a Honda Civic. Okay.
Yeah, it's a. Okay. I will get picture.
Is it an estate? Is it like a long hatchback? Okay. Yeah. Okay. It's a crossover. It's a crossover. All right. So
we don't have one of those.
Yeah. The large people aren't going to fit in that. Sir, you might want to take off your costume to fit in there. Sir?
I don't speak the language, he says in common.
Elizabeth will use major illusion. I mean, major image.
To do what? What's your major image?
I think they're getting a picture.
Okay.
Okay,
Are you gonna make a bus?
No, I was like, a herd of white-tailed deers appear.
You make a herd of white-tailed deer?
Like a herd of them. Like, just like appear, like, surrounding the
The
cops. As it makes it look like they're running towards the cops. They're like, what? Like, where the heck did these guys come from? Kind of direction, like behind them.
Yeah. Oh fuck! Hit the deck as the deer stampede. All right. How are you gonna get the party in the car?
I want to try something.
Just
Anthony, I have a stupid idea.
I would suggest the druids turn into something smaller. Go on.
I have a stupid suggestion for Brock.
What is Brock's stupid suggestion?
So it kind of relies on similar ruling to minor illusion, where it makes things impermanent. Can I cast enlarge reduce on the car to make it bigger? He's inspecting it like, this thing's too small. Poke.
Yeah, so suddenly the vehicle is twice its size, which would allow
That's better.
Now the large people can fit in easily, and the medium-sized people can sit on their laps.
The funny
However,
I can't reach the pedals.
Exactly.
Okay, Elizabeth, you're gonna help me drive. Aye, Allison. I do the steering wheel. She does the pedals. Gosh darn it! That $14,000 is not gonna be. It just I don't know. I just start trying to drive.
You're twice as big.
Just passing like houses, a library, down a hill.
And other people on the road are having to steer out of the way of this massive fucking car.
We pass like a formal hospital, nursing home, another nursing home, another nursing home, some more houses, and park the car right in front. And
I will want to make a note. The traditional road can only handle only like 1 ton of weight.
Yeah. The road is braking as you're driving. Yeah.
especially since my state for some reason doesn't like to keep up with like road stuff.
Yeah.
I did the math. Your car weighs 12 tons now.
Oh my. Okay.
That's not driving.
I imagined you would also have like all 4 of your own tires would have burst, so you're riding on rims for most of the journey.
Thank goodness there's at least 3 mechanics.
I don't think.
Okay, finally parking to the yard, just straight into the front yard.
In fact, okay,
And
because I mean you're down south, right? It's pretty warm down there, right? I imagine, but the road is still asphalt, yes?
yeah,
Okay. So the metal rims of the wheels are going to actually dig into the relatively soft asphalt. Because it's hot. Leaving, basically, you're creating tracks.
Hey, just get some iron bars and we'll have a train running through here in no time.
Yeah. But anyway, so you eventually get home. Right as you run out of fuel, because this big heavy vehicle has had to burn a lot more gas.
5-minute trip took about 30.
Yeah.
Imagine at this point, at least one of my parents walks out like, Allison, what happened to your car?
As you all pile out of the car, Is Brock going to drop concentration on Enlarge Reduce?
Yeah, he would. But I imagine as he's getting out, he's tearing up his seat because he's wearing metal. So it's just like shredding it.
Yeah, it probably wouldn't be great.
No, that wasn't.
Yeah. So do you remember how I said that the wheels had sort of dug into the road?
Yeah.
No.
And then the car suddenly pops back to its normal size, but with the wheels still stuck in the road. Yeah, that's not going to be good for the wheels or the axles at all.
they go for
Allison just looks so defeated, like, this is my car.
This is so weird. The scorpions could handle this spell whenever I rode one of them.
Can we please
Brock?
leave this place, says Frostwalker.
No, the scorpion could not handle this spell. You ended up crushing the scorpion.
One
of y'all have to pay me.
One of the neighbors comes out and says, "What the damn hell is going on?"
What?
It's presumably the house on the left or right.
Yes.
Nothing much. Slowly starts walking up the front porch.
Some of the other people are coming out of their houses holding up their phones.
And they roll
Rock?
out of rat form.
And then suddenly two cats are just living on people.
So suddenly this like two-headed turtle appears out of nowhere because he's
Where
not a
a
rat.
Brock's going to follow, and as he takes the first step, modern bridges aren't supposed to, porches aren't supposed to hold 600 pounds.
No. If you're stepping,
I imagine he just takes one step and tries to put all his weight and goes through it.
If you are stepping onto the porch, yes, you would be breaking the porch immediately.
Yeah, he's following, so it's like, what kind of infrastructure can't even handle a half ogre?
Okay, you cannot come in. My house is half on a hill on stilts. You're going to.
Why is your house on stilts?
Because I'm on a hill.
Wait, I can't speak. She doesn't speak common, so I don't know what she's speaking. You, the player, doesn't speak common.
Elizabeth would be translating.
Just
laying in the
those
sun.
of her voices are the exact same.
Yeah. Yeah. I wonder what would your parents say about? I mean, because I'm assuming Elizabeth looks something like you, right?
Elizabeth is like, at least like taller, with like different hair and eye color and like more different build.
Okay.
I guess about maybe similar in the face. Just like, she has the more European in her than Allison does.
Fair.
Actually, wait a minute, I am part Scottish. Okay, never mind.
you lie next to Leatherhead. So there's a bee bear and an alligator man just lounging on your front lawn.
Okay, I guess like a woman walks out that like looks like half like Allison, but but blonde hair and like probably like Allison, who are these people? And my dad walks out in his boxers.
Oh, he's one of those people.
Three police vehicles that look a little beaten up, like they were trampled on by deer, pull up, and to come out of the vehicle and directly address your parents, saying, "Sir, ma'am, I suggest you get back in your house. We have no idea where these people came from and who they really are, but there's been some weird shit going on." We want to make sure everybody's safe while we deal with this.
Allison, who are these people? D&D is real, Mom? What?
This is. You know, this reminds me of Digimon. When the parents discovered that Digimon were real.
Also, like Allison's father just like looks like. Can I join?
You know, this is some of the weirdest shit I've ever seen. I saw today. Like, I can't make head nor tail of any of this, says one of the policemen, as if they're like actually going insane right in front of you. I mean, what is this thing? Sorry?
In common, Brock goes, I just want to go home.
Me too, man.
They understand common.
Yeah, apparently this one suddenly does.
He's a gaming nerd. That's why.
Sure, I guess. I mean, this is not the day I planned.
Yeah, me neither. I wasn't expecting us to try to kill children today.
Excuse me?
What?
There were quite a few dead. It wasn't our fault though.
And suddenly he snaps back into like cop mode. I'm gonna need you to kneel down and put your hands on your head, he says, pointing a gun at you.
Why?
You just confessed to killing children.
No, I confessed to the group trying to. I stopped it. At least tried. Leatherhead, I'm still going to kill you for this.
The child didn't die.
You can't threaten to kill people, sir.
I mean, it's within my power. I got the sword with me.
Put the sword down.
Fine, he puts the sword down. And then he's like, oh wait, do you want the rest of my weapons as well?
Put down all your weapons right now. All y'all. All y'all disarmed this instant.
I will not
he's gonna
my club.
He conjures a shield out of nowhere. No, he does he goes for his back pocket and comedically he uses a bound weapon to pull out a giant shield.
What the Sam hell is that?
He unattaches his hand crossbows at his hip. He throws down his quiver case, and because he was told to play along, and then he throws down his laser rifle. It's like, I think that's everything. Oh wait, no, I got one more, and he pulls out a dagger from his armor and puts it down.
Allison messages the G&D Discord, presumably to tell the players that their characters have come to life.
Yeah, where did
also...
Hold on. Guys, I gotta message Allison. It's really hard to play D&D without her. I just asked her where she's at, but, it's really hard. I need her, kind of, for this next
She didn't show up to the session. She gave no...
What? Stupid.
And she's just DMing you all now.
Allison mentions back. Okay, actually puts it at all. D&D is real, magic is real. Lord help me, the cops are at my house. Does that make me a cleric of Jesus? Can I be a cleric of Jesus?
Wait, weren't we in the plains of Elsgrad? Does that mean we're not who we think we are?
North is probably gonna type, my prayers have been answered. And I'm gonna go, are you serious right now?
Yes, I started a video call in the chat.
You're pulling my leg, right? There's no way. Are you telling me that the game the game setting that I came up with is actually a real place?
Yes.
I fucking knew it.
I
fucking knew it was real. It's been in my head this whole time. I knew it was fucking real. Yeah. That's apparently the in-game version of me.
Allison, maybe we should just go to a different place. You got that necklace thing, don't you?
You're talking to Elizabeth, right?
Yeah, Elizabeth, sorry. Not Allison. Mixing the two up, damn it!
Yeah, you got the meta plague. So he's asking Elizabeth to use the amulet of the plains again. Get out of here.
Okay. I just throw gold at Allison. Here's for the car, I guess, and okay, I'm gonna throw maybe 100 gold at Allison to pay for the damages.
Take it off your character sheet.
Pay for the damages and also probably the police bills.
The fines. I really want to. That's a lot of damage. Are there any bodies of water near here so I can run? Did that alligator just talk?
I'm telling you.
Oh, there are so many people hearing it. Oh, that's crazy.
I message Allison and say, for Leatherhead's alibi, just say he's from Florida. Those alligators get away with everything.
That's honestly valid, but we do have alligators here, but they're more near the coast. Okay, do I roll a D100? Or do y'all want to
do your intelligence check first? DC 15 intelligence check. And where are you trying to go?
Back. Okay, I'm thinking back to the circus.
Back to the circus. Back to the back to Sigil. All right.
Yeah, back to Sigil.
Okay.
Okay, you said
intelligence check.
You said
D20 plus 1.
Okay, just making sure.
DC 15. Yes! Okay. You open a portal back to the circus while Allison's family and the cops and the neighbors are all just staring in awe at this portal that's just been summoned.
Brock walks through.
Picking up your weapons
and
first.
He spent the time to go back to the car, reach in, and steal a coffee.
Brock, are you going to pick up all your weapons?
Yeah, Brock would pick up all his weapons and be like, this takes forever. And then he's going to walk over to the car quickly. Actually, first I should ask, Allison, do you drink coffee?
No. In my car, you would just have like phone chargers, a little plastic Jesus,
Brock,
and a water bottle.
Well, he won't go to the car then.
Go to one of the cop cars.
Oh, he would smell the coffee from a cop car, walk over, like open the door like he was shown to get into the other car, lean in, pick up a coffee, sip on it.
Yeah, it's basically a thimble for you. And there's also donuts. Yes, there would also be a box of donuts.
He would absolutely grab it from the smell, and then he'd be like, "Okay, see y'all. It was nice knowing y'all," and he goes through the portal.
Did he just take my latte?
And it's at this point that Brock learns he's lactose intolerant.
I'm gonna have to message Misery and message Zane, ask him why is he so chaotic.
So you've all gone through the portal? Yes? No? Maybe? And
Sure.
Elizabeth, do you go through relatively early or do you go through last?
I'm doing it last
Okay.
to make sure everyone gets into the portal.
Mm-hmm. As you are preparing to leave, you notice something a little strange. As if the furthest edges of the horizon are beginning to fade out of existence. Make an insight check, Elizabeth.
Insight. Okay, 5. 20.
That's it. Okay. You realize as you are leaving this place that you brought this particular plane of Alzgarad into existence. And now that you're leaving, this is all gonna go away.
Mrs. Ellison, I don't feel so good.
And then there's like a feedback loop between like Allison and Elizabeth, like realizing like, oh shoot, like, you say like this world is disappearing?
This world is a figment of Elizabeth's imagination, yeah. And it's fading.
Yeah, I guess like as like Elizabeth is like walking back, like is walking, she turns around and she like sees the world like slowly disappearing, like, oh, I'm sorry. And like, imagine there's like a weird thing like me right here, Allison, and then her Allison, Allison, that Elizabeth, then like has a news, like starts spazzing.
Starts what?
Not so, like spazzing, like imagining like 3 entities at the same time, or just like
all 3 versions of you realize with horror what's going on. Yeah, fair.
Allison, check your DM real quick.
How dare you?
What?
Allison, like, okay, in-game Allison throws her cell phone into the void and her charger.
I message Allison going, I don't want to go, Miss Allison. I'm sorry. Peter Parker's last words in Infinity War.
Yeah.
Oh.
Anyway, okay, so you step back through into the entertainment ring of Sigil and find yourself outside the circus tent. You can hear a performance taking place. People laughing and cheering, and elephant trumpets. Yeah, what do you want to do? Elizabeth vomits. Fair.
What the heck?
Not quite sure, but they seem to know you.
If Brock is still holding the box of donuts and the coffee cup, they're going to just fade out of existence.
Okay.
Does the cell phone and charger fade as well?
If he grabbed them, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, if I'm gonna answer some questions, I need to get drunk first because, oh my gosh, that was bad.
Mooney is still riding on the back of Leatherhead, having a whale of a time.
Oh.
I know exactly where to go if we need a drink.
Absolutely, you've been here before. You know exactly which tavern you got thrown out of.
Yep. Follow me.
Brock, are you going back through the portal?
Well, one says stays.
Okay.
Going back to the Dino Land.
Okay. Oh, I see. So you're gonna try and... Okay, so you're staying with the party instead of looking for the portal that leads you back.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. He's going to give them one more shot.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. So, Leatherhead is going to lead you back to the shopping ring, like the Main Street ring, and take you to the tavern that you saw him get kicked out of so many sessions ago. And yeah, stopping in there for a drink seems like a good place to put a pin in it, unless you want to just immediately start a bar brawl right before we go.
That got my attention, but probably not a good idea.
We've only got time.
Since we didn't get to finish our last fight.
What did you say, Leatherhead?
I said, since we didn't get to finish our last fight.
Yeah, I know, I'm sorry.
Is there like a wrestling pit somewhere in the tavern?
Not in the tavern, but there was there is an arena in the entertainment district that you just left to come back to this tavern.
We could go there next session, burn off some steam.
You can do some arena fighting again, yeah.
I'm
if you want. Or even find a portal that leads you to somewhere that is just all fighting all the time, like Valhalla or the Orc Heaven, which I can't remember the name of at the moment.
I have a bone to pick with the one that called me a monster. So...
You want to go back?
I'd rather be
a
monster myself than be a sissy and fucking run like you.
He's referring to Brock.
Yeah.
So maybe the role didn't matter, Anthony.
Maybe the what?
The role didn't matter. If he looks over at Leatherhead, you're the one who are attacking humans, who are doing what instincts tell them to do.
You're the
they
one
were right about you.
Self-defense. I'd rather self-defend than fucking be a sissy.
Okay, sounds like Leatherhead and Brock are gonna have another fight.
Actually, Brock looks at Leatherhead.
Mm-hmm.
You're not worth the time to fight. You're not worth the time of day. And I knew since the beginning I met you, it was not a good idea to be with you. And he leaves.
Good.
Leatherhead, are you gonna let him leave?
I'm just gonna call him a sissy again.
Alright.
Okay, alligator.
Ha! See you later, alligator.
Stick up for yourself. Stick up for yourself for once. Don't be a fucking sissy.
can't even handle humans. But yeah, so Brock leaves.
Sure, I mean, don't you want to get back to the real world?
Well, Brock's vendetta is against dragons. He's learned that dragons are here, so...
Wait, is your character leaving?
Well, I'm going to talk with Anthony, but... So far, while playing Brock, I didn't watch the videos to this campaign, so I wasn't too sure how this party was, and I may have made him wrong, personality-wise.
So you're using So you're taking advantage of the situation to exit with Brock, and you're going to bring in another character next session that would fit the party better. Yes?
It fits the party better and isn't as challenging for you, the DM.
Don't worry about me. Just have fun.
I'm aware of having fun, but if I'm not taking any damage, there's no danger to the fight.
Yeah, I can see how. Being absolutely unhittable is kind of boring.
So if I'm just in combat, I'm just like, oh, you'd miss, okay. Oh, you miss, okay. Okay, now I swing and I miss, okay. That's So like,
it's a bit lame. Yeah.
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 This just gave me a good in-game reason.
But in character, Frostwalker is asking you not to leave.
Oh. He looks over at Frostwalker.
And your eyes meet. And you realize... Go on.
You attack them right away. Out of character. What's Frostwalker's oath?
Yeah, what type of paladin is Frostwalker? I think he's a Watcher. He's a Watcher.
Watcher.
He's supposed to protect the material plane from interplanar creatures. Or extraplanar creatures. And yeah.
Your job is to protect the material plane, Frostwalker, from outside forces. And I get that humans caused problems. But we are stronger than them by nature. We should not resort to violence right away. And if anything in that fight could have been extraplanar, it would have been him, he says, pointing at Leatherhead, who technically speaking isn't but their sentience isn't material plane natural. So he's like, I want you to think about that when you're going about with him.
Technically, his sentience is magic. And this entire plane, semi-plane, whatever you want to call it, is an affront to the material plane. Because it's a facsimile of the material plane and different layers.
Brock's also got an 8 intelligence. So that doesn't make too much sense to him. But also, he knows from the sounds of what Leatherhead's spoken, it sounds like Leatherhead was made Leatherhead here in these planes. So, like, that in itself makes Leatherhead think. So, like...
Makes Brock think, you mean?
Yeah, that makes Brock think, like... That's... Leatherhead should be against... Frostwalker should be against Leatherhead. And Frostwalker... Yeah.
Because Leatherhead is a native of these planes.
Yeah. And he's used to paladins being like, they talk first with humans before resorting to violence. So Frostwalker is like a whiplash for him of paladins.
Yeah, but I mean,
out of character, it's none of y'all's fault. I want to state that, out of character. None of y'all's fault.
If someone's gonna attack you, are you not gonna freaking defend yourself first? Just ask questions later.
Out of character, I get all y'all were in the right. In character, this goes against Brock. fundamentally speaking.
The main thing being, I've chosen to kind of commit myself against like this world, I guess, as a whole instead of each individual creature, because
Yes.
each person that's created inside here is a different person. Is kind of an affront to the material game.
Yeah.
Which, if you're right about Leatherhead being a product of the Plains of Asgard, then at some point he was somebody else. He was a living soul that has been trapped here and decided to be Leatherhead after figuring out how the place works.
Yeah.
No, I was just an awakened alligator. I wasn't like, yeah.
But to Brock's knowledge, all you've said is the humans did this to me.
Yeah.
So he and never talked about the real world.
Mhm.
So
I said wizards did this to me. I didn't say humans. I said wizards.
Wizard. Now,
Doesn't matter what kind of being you are.
that could mean Asgard himself, or it could be just some other random wizard. Who knows?
yeah.
And it could have
Wait, if
happened.
it's wizards who did this, why do you have such a vendetta against humans?
I don't have a vendetta against humans. I hate everybody.
You literally said all humans are evil. Less than 20 minutes ago.
I'm pretty sure humans are evil.
Yeah, he's not wrong. We're all evil. It's true.
Yeah.
But anyway, I'm a bear. Yes.
I will.
Yes.
Brock will give Mooney one last hug before he goes.
Oh. Okay, and then Brock heads out, leaving you all to drink. Drink to Brock's departure, I guess. And let's put a pin in it. And yeah, we'll pick it up from there next time we play. I'm very interested. Sorry?
Moon also hugs Leatherhead
Money hugs Leatherhead.
as well.
Hug.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you hug Brock back?
Yes.
Okay.
He gets a big fluffy hug.
As I was just thinking, like, Brock comes up and gives you a hug and you go hug Leatherhead. That's a bit...
Sorry. Big fluffy hug.
Okay. Alright, we'll put a pin in it there. I hope you guys watching at home have enjoyed this as much as we've enjoyed playing, and you've already clicked like and subscribe so that you get more of this wonderfully chaotic and unprofessional content. Please join the community also. There's a link in the description below, and if you really like this stuff and want to see it get even better, please join the Patreon. There's a link for that too. In the meantime, no matter what role you play,
have a good game.